Hey, it's Roger from MiWayJourneys, and I wanted to follow up on an earlier conversation or video that we had done on adventures done over time. And, the national park system is really something that needs to have a lot of, just a little bit more detail on. So I wanted to share some of my insight or even some of the industry insight on the national parks. As you can see here from the opener, I've been to a great number of the national park systems here in the United States and in Alaska. Haven't been to Hawaii yet, but making our way along the East Coast and out in the Western region and Pacific Northwest. So, just a disclaimer: any services or um, websites I may recommend are purely by my use, and they're not. I'm not paid in any way or compensated in any way by anyone for my views or comments. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what are the differences between the parks. So we have national parks, national monuments, and national historic sites. So what I've done here is I've kind of thrown in here is that the national parks are about the preservation of at least one nationally significant object of history, prehistoric, or scientific interest. An example there would be Yellowstone National Park. And I've given a little list here from, according to U.S. News, that these were the top 10 sites for this year, which were Glacier, Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, Grand Teton, Zion National Park, Kenai Fjords in Alaska, Bryce Canyon, Arches National Park, and Olympic National Park. Now, that may not be my order, but those are certainly the big top 10 that are on their list. If we look at national monuments, again, it's about a single historical feature associated to the park. So, an example here would be the Statue of Liberty. And, from here, the top sites or for 2025 were the National Mall, Statue of Liberty, Mount Rushmore, Gettysburg, Dinosaur, Rainbow Bridge, Devil's Tower, George Washington's birthplace, Chiricahua National Monument, and the Great Sequoias National Park. Some great parks there. Been to most all of those. Really worth the visit if you have the time and you're in the area of those national monuments. Lastly, are the National Historic Sites. Sometimes a little bit smaller, really is a kind of a day away, or if you're in the area, nice little side trip to go out. But it is about a single historical feature associated with, and typically what I would say is in the park's name, really speaks to it. So Ford's Theater, and so it is Ford's Theater National Historic Site. But from the top 10 here for 2025 were Independence Hall, Minuteman, San Antonio, Mission, Valley Forge, Kennesaw Mountain, Colonial, Chesapeake, Ohio Canal, Clara Barton, Eisenhower, and Ford's Theater. Those are not in any particular order. Those were just in the top 10, and they're not from number one to number two on any of those lists other than the one from U.S. News. So, it's a vast system. And as you saw from my leading picture, that yes, a lot of the parks kind of follow the perimeter of the East Coast from Acadia or Campobello all the way down into Florida, and then west, and then heading north up through Arizona, Nevada, California, up into Wyoming, Montana, and up to all the way over to Washington, and then not to miss anything from Alaska and or Hawaii. But there's a link to the map here. Some great sites to visit overall, but in there. So again, I do use Wonderlog just to track my points. I put all the points on there, and that way I can figure out what to see first, second, and third, much like I did here with the Iceland trip that I did. I kind of plotted my way around the island. And again, you can plot your way around the national parks to figure out your best path based on the time that you have with the state that you may be visiting at a given time. Again, you can share your journeys with your friends and families just as you would with Instagram or Facebook. But this creates a little book in itself, and you can print it out in the end. It creates a printable book in the end of your travels and comments. But if you like this video, please like and or subscribe. We've done a number of videos this year, and we look to continue through the end of the year, posting post every week, and both on Instagram and to YouTube. So thank you for watching, and have a great adventure.